Hi, hello, welcome to another 20 minutes till dawn video. It's me, Cranberry. How's it going? Hopefully you're having a good day today. Uh, what are we doing? What are we doing here? I don't know why I clicked the ring page so quickly. We're playing Yuki. We're trying out the Batgun today to see how it does. Batgun, pretty good for elemental builds. Kind of just like, the hybrid gun. It does everything. It does bullet damage, it does summon damage, it does elemental damage. It does it all. So we're going to be trying that with Yuki. Now, the rune page here. I'm doing some slightly different stuff here today. We're really investing heavily in early bullet damage here. We're going power, elemental barrage, glass cannon for the fire rate and bullet damage increase, and then cadence because I think it does smooth out the early game quite a bit to have the shots piercing. Infinite pierce on the back gun, kind of cool. Over on the shield side, courage for the reload rate and knockback, elemental shield because nothing else here is that good. Well, maybe momentum's pretty good. I don't know. I have to think about this more, but I think elemental shield should be pretty strong for us. Blessing and then growth. That's the plan. Hopefully it goes well. Without further ado, let's hop in there. Now I should note, I like to be as transparent as possible. This is my second attempt at recording the video. The first one, I did get murdered by the reindeer. So I've been talking a lot about how I feel like Yuki might be a very consistent character. I think she's, depending on the gun you're using, you might still have some struggles with the reindeer. I did struggle with the reindeer also with the SMG build a little bit. Didn't die though. Batgun did get me once, unfortunately. I guess you take the early frost nature to try to get frostbite and shatter. The damage is not going to help, but that's the whole point of this character, is that you can get more damage out of frost, which is kind of lacking in the early game sometimes. If you freeze them beforehand, the butterflies do that, that bonus damage. So hopefully be okay. But frost could be a little bit of an early game bait sometimes. Okay, immediate frostbite. Ghost run tempting here too, but I think because we have the frost, we gotta go frostbite here. This is a good start though. Hopefully you're having a good day today. I'm having a pretty good one. Like I said before, tried to do a recording, didn't go very well, but hey, sometimes that's how it goes. It does make me feel like maybe I am overvaluing Yuki a little too much, or over-evaluating her, I guess. Because in my head, I've been thinking like, listen, we can evaluate power of a character in two different ways, right? We can just look at highest potential kill count numbers, and in that regard, Yuki is definitely not the best character. We'll take a pyro mage here too. Going really elemental right off the bat with this one. You can look at like kill count numbers, right? And you can pretty clearly see that like, Spark, Diamond, and Scarlet. Scarlet really dependent on what you get in the early game. But I think it's pretty clear to see that, oh man, Magic Lens are a double shot. I think you take double shot here. I think it's pretty easy to see that Scarlet is very dependent on her fire rate passive in the early game, and if you miss it, it's very tough to win. But I think it's pretty. I feel pretty comfortable in saying that they're all, in ideal circumstances, putting up way higher kill counts than Yuki can put up. Ooh, early dragon egg. Happy to see that. But the thing that I think Yuki has going for her that's pretty cool is that she's pretty, just as a base character, strong. Her butterflies are pretty good. Her passes are good, and none of them are like super critically important. You can say like the damage while enemies are frozen thing is pretty good. Ooh, tough choice here. I think you take Age Dragon though. The sooner you get this, the better, right? But yeah, none of her passes feel super essential. Like it's not like Scarlet where it's like you need the fire rate upgrade. Basically, any of Yuki's passes in the early game are helpful. Although I think if you're trying to get a high kill count, I think the shatter passive or whatever you want to call it, the one that oh, these are all not great. The one that increases the damage you deal to frozen enemies. That one's I think the best one because it's just a it's effectively like a big damage increase, which is good. Well, I don't know. She doesn't. I don't think she has like the same damage output as someone like Diamond, Spark, and Scarlet can do. Stalwart Shield's really strong. Fanfire we need for Fusillade. Quick Cannons, just good reload speed. I think you take Fanfire here. Again, in the early game, I like to prioritize offense in the hopes that we can get more kills and get more experience. We'll see how that plays out, I suppose, right? You notice that little guy was almost on top of me there. One thing I don't like about the butterflies is they seem a little bit tricky to aim. And they don't always go where I want them to go, I feel like. But not a big deal. There's Fusillade. There's Shatter as well, but definitely Fusillade to clock here. Yeah, this should make things easier. And we get double the rate at butterfly freezing. Okay, not bad. It's really hard to tell how impactful the butterflies are. Right? I don't know how what they're doing. I'm not paying attention to them. I could actually see a build though where you're playing as Yuki, you're super strong, and you're sending out these butterflies, and you're let's say for example you shoot 3 butterflies, or I guess technically 4 because you'd be getting double butterflies at some point. So let's say you shoot like 4 or 6 butterflies to the north, right? And then more enemies start appearing from the south, so you turn around, start shooting to the south, and as you're doing that, the butterflies are flying up, and if you can get to the point where butterflies can just straight up kill waves on their own, I guess you're getting really high kill count numbers actually. I think that would maybe only work with the grenade launcher in the late game, so I don't know. It's tough to say. Electro Mage probably the take here, so we can get energized bullets, but it also helps out with the reindeer too. Dragon should be hatching at like the 15-minute mark exactly here. That'll help a lot with the reindeer as well. I think we're just putting out enough bats here to basically just handle all the waves. Yeah, this one, a little lucky that we got Fusillade so early here, but it feels like pretty much a dub right now. Not too worried. And with Dragon, we should be able to handle reindeer hopefully pretty well. That last run that I did before, you know, that was a failure. It had a dragon, but the dragon was like at like the 17-minute mark, so it didn't hatch before the reindeer showed up. So it's a big difference to have a hatched dragon versus an unhatched dragon. I think we take Ghost Friend here. Ghost Friend is the most important summon perks for us. Remember, you know, Batgun does like the summon damage increases for sure. Also, I need to check something real quick. Hold on, sorry. What are the synergies for Summon Mastery? Vengeful Ghost and Dual Wield? Okay. Something to keep in mind. Yeah, reindeer, you can see here, just not even remotely close to being a problem for us right now. Yeah. Tome of Summoning, Tome of Power, Tome of Speed. All pretty good tomes here. This is a big hit to our reload rate, though, I think. You know, I'm gonna go Tome of Power here for the piercing shots. Giving all of our shots a base 1 pierce seems really good. The damage will also help the butterflies. I'm for it. Now, I will say we got a little lucky with our upgrades here. Getting Fusillade. Getting everything we got is pretty sweet, honestly. Oh, Power Shot's good here too, but I think we take Energized. We don't even have a ton of lightning procs, honestly. But the less reloading we do, the better. Why is it auto... Is it like... Something weird is happening. I'm not sure if you're noticing, but like... It's like I'm holding down left click and it's trying to reload sometimes on like the 3 count. I don't know. Maybe I'm going crazy. I think I am. Ignore me, actually. Also, I lost my shield. What the heck? Was I just not paying attention? I got clipped by like a range attack here. Anyway, whatever. Need to pick up experience. Ooh, Dragon Bond versus Train Dragon. I think you gotta go Dragon Bond here. The Dragon, what's it hitting for right now? Like 40 damage? Seems pretty solid. Oh, like 57. Okay, good. Yeah, it's gonna help a lot. It might not seem like much, but 5 extra damage per bullet. I don't know if you've noticed, but it's basically half of death rounds. And as we talked about in the comments of a video recently, death rounds, very strong. Very, very strong effect, for sure. Ooh, now, Power Shot are in sync. There's so many good upgrades from Power Shot, I think we gotta take it. We'll get the ghost upgrades later, I'm sure. Okay. Gotta watch out for the lurkers. Gotta try to just, you know... The thing about Batgun is that it just kind of puts experience everywhere, so you gotta be careful. Light weaponry, we need it to get, you know, summon mastery and all that good stuff. And sharpen is still very good, don't get me wrong. There we go. Yeah, Batgun, the fact that it like kind of just puts the experience all over the place is kind of annoying because it makes it harder to pick up. When you're using like the shotgun or something, you know where the experience is. It's where you just shot it, right? So it's kind of good in that sense. Magic Lens is probably the pickup here, but I don't know. I hate being forced to fire through. It's just very tedious. So I kind of want to go rapid fire here. Get light bullets too at some point. Yeah, it's probably the wrong play, but like honestly, Magic Lens, boo. Okay. And it's just starting to show up quite frequently here, but I think we're handling it pretty well. Now, if some mad lad out there wants to try to break this down slowly and figure out how much damage the butterfly is doing, and if it's comparable to the amount of damage the bats are dealing on impact, that would be really good. But again, that's insanity. There's just no way to know. Look at the absolute mess of numbers on the screen here. There's just no way to tell how impactful the butterflies are in regards to the damage output, and if they're being affected by the summon boosts to the Batgun. Right? Like I don't know how the game calculates the bullet damage, if it like just adds on the summon damage to the bullet damage, or if it calculates it somehow independently of each other. Like I don't know. I don't expect anyone else to try to find out either, because that's just absurdity. Take the move speed here. Move speed pretty good. You know, helps us pick up experience. Helps us not die in theory. Very good. We have to reload here soon, which I'm a little bit worried about. There we go. Energetic friends and run and gun both pretty solid here. Take the friends though. Big fire rate boost is good to see. Where's my knife? Anyone see my knife? Oh, there it is. I see it. Flying around over here. Oh! How does dual wield interact with, like, how does dual wield and heavy weapon interact with, like, you know, the whole weirdness of summoning buffs? Do they not get buffs from prior buffs until you take them? Kind of strange. Huh. Big shot here to get Reaper rounds to show up. The fire rate hit, not a big deal. Okay. Overall, we're just cruising here. Cho'Gath might be a little bit annoying for us, but I don't think it'll be that bad. Oh, Splinter versus Shatter. It's a tough choice. I think we want Splinter first, actually. That's a tough one, though. It's a tough one. But the enemies aren't that grouped up right now, it looks like. Yeah, I think yeah, this is definitely better. We're putting out some kills here. I forget if it's the 10-minute mark or the 9-minute. I think 10 minutes is when lampreys show up, right? Now we'll take Magic Lens if you're gonna force me. Yeah, the fact that we're keeping the screen this clear, though, pre-lamp raise, is a good indication of how strong we are right now. Which is to say, very strong. How much damage is the... Ooh, Dragon's doing 100 damage per shot. We have just death rounds, basically, already with Dragon Bond. That's you know, that's very good. Although that might have been a shot that passed through the magic lens, so it's hard to tell. That might be a little bit boosted. Hold on. How much damage did that do? I can't tell. Rubber bullets, sure. It looks like 105. I think, yeah, I think the dragon is just at 100 damage now. And I think it's pretty obvious we're not going to lose from here. What's interesting is I wonder how high we're going to get our kill count, and how much we can attribute to Yuki and how much we can attribute to just Batgun being strong here. I don't know. I don't feel like Yuki's doing that much here for us, if I'm being honest. Vengeful Ghost. Ooh, actually light bullets. Ah, Vengeful Ghost, light bullets. I take light bullets here. Don't even have dual wield yet. This puts us one away from death rounds. Yeah, it's hard to evaluate how useful Yuki is in this overall build, right? But maybe her bats are doing good work for us. Who knows? Or butterflies, not bats. Maybe her bats are outputting good damage, and we just can't tell. I think one thing we can kind of just all agree on is that Frost is strong, maybe one of the strongest perks in the game. So, a character that enhances Frost abilities should just be pretty good in general, right? Probably. Oh, there's Brittle. That's good. Okay. Make sure we're picking up experience. Wait, get away from me, Lamprey. Okay, there's Train Dragon, there's Igniting Lens. Guess I'll take Train Dragon. Actually, I don't know. We're late in the game for Train Dragon. I think we skip it. Do we want guaranteed burns, or do we want intense burn for burn damage? We want Igniting Lens. Focal point is probably fine here as well. We might struggle to pass all of our shots through the focal point lens, but it'll be okay, I think. Refraction would be good too, to get the extra bounce shots. One thing that's kind of cool about this too is that I feel like because we're following the lens, we're probably doing a pretty good job of dispersing the butterflies around the map evenly. Which seems like a good thing, right? You probably don't, I mean, maybe you want them stacked on top of each other so that way they're like, one's hitting and one's doing the damage. One's freezing and one's hurting, right? It's kind of like the idea there, so I don't know. Maybe it is bad then. Can you magic lens the butterflies? The Vengeful Ghost here, I think. Siege is okay. Oh, actually, Siege is good for stand your ground, huh? Yeah, I think we take Siege here. Can you magic lens the butterfly? I wonder. There's just no way to know. Go through the lens. Get this lamprey away from me, please. We need I think shatters maybe our number one here. Shatter, death rounds are good but not essential. I think shatters to cause chain reactions would be pretty good here. Okay. Level up. Now we'll take Vengeful Ghost. Heavy weaponry is good too. We need dual wield for the summon mastery, but like it's not that essential. And we also need this for the summon mastery too, right? So we shall see. Cho'Gath coming in any moment now. Should be a pretty trivial fight too for us. We will see. Arena's a bit cleared up now, though, so we could get a chance to collect some more experience in here. Go. Okay, stop hitting that man towards me, please. Thank you. Okay, the Cho'Gath can't last that much longer, right? Almost definitely. Should maybe actually just be aiming at it for the Dragonfire shots to hit, because they're pretty important for us. This is fine, I guess. Intense burn. We're doing some fire damage, I'm sure. Hey. Cho'Gath. Thought we had a deal. You throw the fight so I look cool. What did I pay you for? Okay, Cho'Gath down. Terry the Pterodactyl still here, but he should be pretty easy to fight as well. We get... I'll take Toma Summoning here, I think. Longer reload speed. It's fine. And I guess by extension, increasing the damage of our dragon should increase our what's it called as well? Our Dragon Bond damage. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. Terry, how are you still alive? That's crazy. Oh man, all great choices. Just 40% increased damage. I think you take Shatter here though. I think Shatter causes this chain reaction deaths, yeah. Terry down. I repeat, Terry that is down. Okay. Extra butterflies. And ooh. You are one shot from death right now, but like I'm not scared. I guess we take well, hold on. This triggers a Divine Wrath every second. How? I don't know how often Electrobug triggers. I'm gonna take the Divine Wrath here, mainly for energized purposes. Go. Level up. Oh, refraction's good here. Taking is probably not bad either, but I go refraction. A little too late. We're not gonna get the assassin tree. More bouncing shots on the bat should be pretty good, I think here. And never saw Reaper rounds though. What the heck is up with that? Pretty wild. There's Sharpen and Focal Point. I think you just take Sharpen here. Maybe you go walk and run and gun here. Not walking talk. Okay. What are you guys thinking here, kill count wise? I think we're hitting like 11k, maybe 12k. I think we're killing pretty well. I think we're doing a pretty good job throughout the whole run. There was like a little point before Shatter where I felt like we were killing kind of slowly, like in between coughing and Shogat. We were a little bit slow on the kill count, but I think here we're doing pretty good. Running gun here for the increased move speed so we can pick up more experience. Seems pretty good. Go. Oh, there's dual wield. That could maybe give us summon master here in the last perk, possibly. Could be good. Little late, I'll say. But worth it. Worth the pickup, I think. Lost my shield. No biggie. One more tap though, and we do die, which will significantly lower our kill count. But I think we'll manage just fine without it. Ooh. Crossfire, pretty good. Need a focal point. You definitely don't pass all of the bats through it. I think it'll be fine. We can get another level up here, maybe. Ooh. It's a little late for in the wind here, so let's take magnetism. Maybe we can get one more level up. Nope, never mind. We're at the end here. That'll do it. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? Only 10k? Okay, not even that high of a kill count, actually. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Batgun, pretty good, but it's a little finicky. You can struggle in the early game, so you gotta be careful, but I don't know. Yuki's good, but probably not actually the best character. But hey, fun video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will hopefully see you next time. Goodbye.